Hi everyone, it's Matthew. Welcome to my channel. Happy Halloween, first off. Even though it's not Halloween yet, but who cares?
Close
Halloween
enough.
weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm joined by three very special guests. Caroline, introduce yourself first.
Hello. There's not much to say about me. I like movies and I predict award shows.
Yep. Juggernaut?
Um, all right.
Hello, everyone. My name is the Oscar Juggernaut. Happy stock market crash day, everybody. You know, we remember when that happened. Almost 100 years ago.
Pop
And
open the cheap champagne now.
yep. And so, with all the chaos that's happening in award season, we remember all that chaos that happened
Yeah.
almost 100 years ago.
We'll talk about that. Ortiz?
All right. Hi, I'm the Club Ortiz. I do mostly movie reviews on Instagram, but I'm mostly active on Twitter. So there.
As always, I leave links to all their stuff in the description below. Please show them some love. And yeah, we're going to hop right in. We're going to do screenplay and then work our way up. And then we'll see what happens afterwards. First off, screenplay. This one's... I have 4 solid, and then the 5th spot is where I'm having trouble. But Babylon, Banshees, Fablemans, and Women Talking. The last one, I currently have Glass Onion.
Oh wow. I have Babylon, Everything Everywhere All at Once, The Fablemans, The Whale, and Women Talking.
I have Babylon, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Fableman's Glass Onion, and Women Talking. But I think there might be a potential for Wakanda Forever to get in there.
Nope.
But I'm not sure.
I don't think Wakanda Forever gets in here.
It is not. It's not going to get in anywhere.
I have
I'm pretty sure.
I have I have at number 1. I'm not doing this in alphabetical order. At number 1, I have Everything Everywhere All at Once. Number 2, Women Talking. Number 3, The Fablemans. Number 4, Babylon. Number 5, The Banshees of Inisherin. With Glass Onion in as an outsider.
Here's the thing. I do want to predict everything all at once. I do. I'm just nervous about this awards body and everything all at once.
I
Well,
think
it's getting
Everything Everywhere All at
reviews.
Once is more likely than Glass Onion.
That I agree with.
It's true. I'm just cautious about it.
I wouldn't be. It's been getting great reception everywhere.
I wouldn't be surprised if they do snub it though.
Yeah, because that's something they would do.
Yeah.
I mean, they did snub Get Out. They nominated Ladybird, but snubbed Get Out.
Like
so.
not even Coda made it in this category. And that one.
But also, Apple in general doesn't have a great track record with the Globes yet. So
That is true. Jason Sudeikis is the only Globe that ever won. It didn't even win for the first season of The Morning Show with Jennifer Aniston.
Oh wow.
That went to Olivia Colman for the crown, by the way, that year.
That was well deserved.
That was well deserved, but what I'm saying though is they don't have a good track record. Yes. They'll get there. Best director. Down here. Alright, so let's start with the 2 obvious, Steven Spielberg and Sarah Polley. I think those 2 are probably the most obvious ones.
are they though?
Yes.
Spielberg is at least.
I don't have Sarah Polley in my predictions.
That is understandable, to be honest.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that.
We'll
But,
talk about it.
Damien Chazelle is my number for Babylon. And then this is where I pull some Globes bullshit. Number 4, Baz Luhrmann for Elvis.
That's not Globes BS. They would do that.
Yeah.
Well, I call it Globes BS because that's what they're going to do. But-
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And number 5, I'm not even going to try to pronounce her name because I will just massacre it. So I'm just going to say the director of Till.
Oh, Chunyoya Chuku.
Yeah. I'm just horrible with names. I'm not going to even bother trying to massacre it.
I'm Nigerian, and so is she. Although she's from a different tribe, she's Igbo and I'm Yoruba, so that's how I know the pronunciations.
I struggle with American names, so trying to
I was so scared you were going to say the girl from the director of The Woman King.
Nah, that's Gina Prince Bythewood.
That's who I have.
that I would try to pronounce.
Why?
Jeez.
Okay, well,
Just say yours, Ortiz, first.
I have Baz Luhrmann, Babylon. Wait, not Baz. Damien Chazelle, Babylon. Baz Luhrmann, Elvis.
In all fairness, Babylon does look like a movie Baz Luhrmann would make.
That is true.
I feel like it would be a little bit more extravagant if he did it. Oh,
Yeah.
that would be crazy. I'll be down for that.
There'd be
The
a
camera
lot more
cuts
orgies. I'll
and
tell you
color
that much.
saturation.
And then I have Martin McDonagh, Sarah Polley, and Steven Spielberg.
Okay.
Spielberg, I think I'm gonna put him at number 1 because honestly, I think there's like a narrative for him throughout the entirety of award season. I have the Daniels for Everything Everywhere. I have I think I'm gonna put in Baz Luhrmann, and then I'm also gonna put in Damien Chazelle, obviously. And lastly, I'm struggling between Sarah Polley, James Cameron, and Joseph Kosinski for Top Gun Maverick. It's one of those 3 that's going to enter in.
Sarah
I
Polley.
don't. I just saw Tar was incredible. Yeah, I saw.
Oh, Todd Field. I forgot. Yeah.
Todd
He's
Field
in.
didn't make it here for Carol, so just keep that in mind.
I'm
He
putting
missed
Todd
out
Field.
the Oscar, but he got it.
Todd Field directed Carol?
Yeah.
No, this
Oh
is
no,
Todd
Todd
Field.
Hayes. Oh my god.
I would say this is Todd Field's first movie in like 16 years.
Yeah.
Oh God. I'm
He's only
sorry.
made
I
one
mistake the
movie.
Todds, but
Yeah, no, he made In the Bedroom and
Little Children.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's been that day. But someone just commented they saw Tar and it was incredible, and I agree.
So
Yeah,
I
it was
have
life-changing.
the director. Oh, sorry. All right.
Yeah.
So I have for director Baz Luhrmann, Chazelle. I have the Daniels. I have Gina Prince Blythewood and Steven Spielberg.
Gina's
Yeah.
not happening.
I think she could,
She could.
because that
I
was that
respect
movie has the audience, general audiences really liked that movie a lot, and we know the voting body has changed some, and part of the reason why they're trying to make the comeback now is because in theory they have increased their diversity, and they're going to, part of this is not just like quality wise of film, but also like the politics behind it all. They're going to want to nominate more diverse nominees to show like, see, we've changed.
That's
Yeah,
part of the
but-
reason why I have the person from the
Exactly.
director.
It will most likely go to Till though than the Woman King.
As someone who saw both films, I would say Till is probably way
I have
lower.
not seen Till yet, so that's part of why I haven't predicted it.
Bring the
Uh,
tissues.
Wait,
Trust me, you're gonna need them.
Oh yeah, audience scores for Woman King, yeah, they are indeed high. I feel like though sometimes that like voting can go around that sometimes, like nominations can wiggle its way around that for some weird reason. And I feel like that might benefit Till.
Yeah.
Well, no, and by the way, look at The Lost Daughter. That got director at the Globes, and the audience score was fucking terrible. So I don't think audience score is really going to matter when it comes to
Yes,
voting.
but last year was kind of an anomaly because they didn't have an audience and no one was sending them stuff, so it didn't matter. This year, they're trying to bring back an audience. They're going to try and show that they have diverse faces and big names.
Which
Yeah,
we'll
but I mean,
talk
I
about,
just think-
especially when we get to comedy.
The
actors.
thing though about the Woman King is that that's gonna have a little bit more baggage on it than Till, because for Till, like the only problem is people just some people might mistake this for trauma porn, but when they actually see the movie, they find out it's a little bit more enlightening, or encouraging. But whereas the Woman King, there's that controversy about the homies doing slave trade for their own people, and that actually has stuck around. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if the Golden Globes want that kind of thing on their hands.
I do think it's at least going to get into acting, though. Director, I can be swayed to choose somebody else.
Yeah.
Director, okay, acting definitely. Director, I just
Director's
can't
very
see it.
wonky with
I
them.
just can't see
They
it.
do love their actor directors though, which is why Sarah Polley is a good bet. But at the same time, part of me is thinking that she is snubbable as well. That's why I have her at number 5.
If they
I
also
have her getting-
because if
I
they
have her getting
nominate
everywhere.
her, well, here's my thing: if they nominate Sarah Polley, there's no people. There's one of the Daniels is Asian. Otherwise, you have no people of color in that category.
That is true. Well, I'm also predicting the Daniels.
The director of Till, I think, might at this point. Again, I haven't seen Till. Part of why I'm not predicting it heavily yet, but I think that entirely is possible that she could get into director. And especially because of the reception, being in LA, it is getting a very good reception around here. So,
and if it does get into director, it'll probably get into picture, and then that will boost its picture chances overall at the Oscars.
That's going to throw everything off for my predictions then.
Well, yeah. Now, who's ready to talk about the supporting categories?
Woo!
I want to start with supporting actress first because this is the category that has the most changes I made.
Oh yeah,
is pumped.
Let's start with the 3 I've kept. I kept Jessie Buckley for Women Talking, Jean Smart for Babylon, totally a Globes thing. I don't have her at the Oscars, and I still have Jamie Lee Curtis for Everywhere, Everything, All at Once here. That made that clear here.
Good call.
I don't.
But I added made 2 changes. Instead of Sadie Sink, I have Hong Chow. Wow. And I have Carrie Condon for Banshees.
Wow.
After seeing Banshees, there's no way she misses.
I think you should have
That was the best. Carrie is the best performance of that film. Like
by far.
I wouldn't say by far, but she's the performance you'll remember the most. That's the best way to put it.
Okay, well, I have Jessie Buckley, Jamie Lee Curtis, Claire Foy, Carey Mulligan, and Sadie Sink. I'm not gonna take out Sadie Sink until I either see The Whale or I see Hong Chow get more noms than
her. You can go, Caroline.
Okay, so I have Angela Bassett, Claire Foy, Nina Haas, Stephanie Hsu, Thuzo Mibadu. I have an explanation why I don't have Curtis though, because they're going to try and get as many people in that room as they can. Curtis is probably going to end up getting the Cecil B. DeMille Award as a thank you for supporting the Globes, even when they couldn't properly operate. So she's already going to be there. So why would you nominate her twice? They're going to do as many single nominees as they can to get as many big names on their red carpet.
Angela Bassett is not happening.
Based on the reviews for Wakanda Forever, I think she might be.
For the reviews I saw, I haven't seen them talk about her getting nominated. They said she was phenomenal.
Not all three reviews. The 3 performances that have been cited from what I've seen in almost every single review. Mm-hmm. Bassett, Wright,
Tena Huerta.
Yeah. Those 3. And by the way, this is getting a little ahead of ourselves. I am predicting all 3 getting nominated at the Globes.
I do have one of them.
I think you're taking the reviews a bit too much. I
do have one of them, and let's just say it's in supporting actor.
I also think Bassett's going to get in because she's a huge name, and they're going to want Angela Bassett at their award show.
True, but I don't know.
I feel like if they want Angela Bassett, they'll nominate the movie first before they nominate her.
Which they will.
They're going to nominate both. They'll nominate both.
I definitely think Wakanda Forever is going to be the blockbuster that gets in drama. We'll talk about that more.
Besides Top Gun.
Again,
sorry, Club Ortiz, but besides Top Gun.
We'll
talk about that.
I have theories about Top Gun and the Globes and all of that.
Same. We'll get into supporting actress.
Let me. My top 5 for supporting actress. At number 1, I have Carrie Condon for the Banshees of Inisherin.
Honestly, I think I might have a number 1.
Holy shit!
Yep, I think that might be a thing. Number 2, I think I'll put Claire Foy. Number 3, Jessie Buckley. Number 4, Hong Chow. And number 5, I did have Jamie Lee Curtis until you brought up that Cecil B. DeMille thing, and so I'm probably just going to slide in Stephanie Hsu in there for now.
I do think Stephanie's the more likely nominee at the Oscars, but I do think here Curtis is very likely.
Yeah, I'm going to stick with Curtis for now.
Again, that's counting if they do the Cecil B. DeMille Award.
If they give her the Cecil B. DeMille Award, which I have this feeling that they're going to, because then she's had 2 movies this year, but it's the perfect time to give it to her, and also as a thank you for supporting them throughout all of their troubled times. Yeah. So, and she's at the right age to get it as well, quite frankly.
Yeah.
So, I think, and they'll try and spread the wealth as much as possible. Yeah. And a lot of times, if you nominate people in acting awards in addition to their films, they are more likely to show up if they know both their movie is nominated and they're nominated versus if it's just the movie.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Let's talk about supporting actor. I have Kwan as my number one. I think he's going to win.
Yes.
He's definitely. I'm getting that. I get it now. Number 2, Brendan Gleeson. Number 3, I have Judd Hirsch / Paul Dano. I'm not sure which one I'm going to predict in the end. Number 4, Tom Hanks for Elvis. And then top 5, I have Tanush Harada from Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. I've seen more good reviews about him than
Yes.
other parts.
I don't know. I guess I'm just going to have to see the movie first, but I have zero faith in the movie getting
He could easily miss, but I think dismissing him completely is not.
Listen,
I am going to dismiss him completely for now. I'm going to do that.
Well, I know a lot of people when the first Black Panther came out were heavily predicting Michael B. Jordan. I'm seeing a lot more buzz for Tenoch Huerta than
that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm seeing
a lot more people talking about him than they were Michael B. Jordan in the reviews, not just in awards predictions.
I fear that just because it's a Marvel film, not a lot of people are going to vote for them. That's my fear.
Well, we'll see. We'll have to wait.
They got a lot of nominations last time. They got nominated.
Yeah, but not for actor. That's the thing.
But the difference is this is a movie that is about grief, and every review has said it's less of a Marvel movie and more a story of humanity and loss and grief. And I think those kinds of universal themes can really carry the movie.
Naturally, Black Panther as a sub-franchise to the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe caters more toward universal stories than literally every other sub-franchise in that universe, which is why they keep getting awards.
Yeah.
Attention.
Okay. I'm gonna
also they're really well written. Like Ryan Coogler knows what he's doing. Which I wish there was room to nominate Ryan Coogler, because I think based on the reviews, everyone's saying this is his magnum opus. Like this is one of the best films he's ever made, and I'd love to be able to see him recognized. There's just not room.
Yeah.
Except for screenplay when we get to the Oscars.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can go, Club.
Yeah.
Sorry. I was really.
I derailed that. I'm sorry.
I completely forgot. It was my turn. Whoopsies. Paul Dano. It's alphabetical. Paul Dano, Brendan Gleeson, Tom Hanks, Brad Pitt, and Ke Huy Quan. Normally, I wouldn't have Pitt, but I don't know. His controversy isn't really being taken seriously, so I don't know if the awards will too. So, yeah.
I think I have the same 5 as you do. I think if anybody is wobbly in that category, believe it or not, it's one of 2 people. It's either Tom Hanks, I could replace him with Ben Whishaw, or if the Globes want to be fancy, they could put Ke Huy Quan in lead actor comedy.
I don't think they'll do that.
I don't think they're going to.
Yeah, and then everywhere else, every other major award show is supporting. But if they don't, I have him here for now as supporting. Winning.
So I have quickly Ben Whishaw, Brendan Gleeson, Judd Hirsch / Paul Dano, one of the 2, Ke Huy Quan, and Tenoch Huerta.
Here's the one thing I want to say real quick, and then Ortiz, you go.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing about supporting actor is that besides Quan, there's no one that is like, I'm like 100% confident this person's gonna get nominated. Like,
that's so true.
Like, this category is so weird.
Some people are saying Gleeson. Some people have Gleeson over Ke Huy Quan, which to me is ridiculous.
As someone who saw Banshees, I don't understand that.
Okay.
Sorry, what were you saying, Caroline?
Oh, I just said I'm pretty sure he's going to get nominated. I don't think he's going to win.
Yeah, absolutely not.
So, I think film Twitter deserves Tom Hanks winning. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
I want Tom Hanks to win the Globe just so people can be pissed off.
Yeah, and it can pull what's his name? Aaron Taylor Johnson in Nocturnal Animals if Boz gets a director nomination. Because remember, Nocturnal Animals got its director nominated at the Globes too.
Holy shit, it did?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it did.
Tom Ford, right?
Yep, Tom Ford.
God, I forgot about that. Motherfucker.
So, and if anybody is the Aaron Taylor Johnson or Jared Leto in The Little Things this year, it's Tom Hanks.
It is Tom Hanks because
you know who I think could also fit in that shoes? Eddie Redmayne in The Good Nurse. I think.
I have him getting in at BAFTA, not anywhere else.
I do think Eddie Redmayne would be more like Jared Leto.
So, Eddie Redmayne in The Good Nurse would be like Jared Leto getting nominated for The Little Things.
previous.
Hanks getting nominated for Elvis would be like Jared Leto getting nominated for House of Gucci.
Wait.
Yeah. I can kind of see that. Mhm.
The performance styles line up.
Yeah, the performance styles. I agree with that.
It is Tom Hanks in Elvis is such a spectacle to me. I just don't know what he's trying to do.
To be honest, I actually like this performance in Elvis.
It was entertaining.
find
I'll
it
take
as
that to my
jarring.
grave.
I didn't find it as jarring as most people did, but
Yeah,
like
I would agree with that.
everything he does in that movie is definitely a choice.
Yes. Maybe
Even
it was
singing the
just
Santa Claus song. Here
Maybe-
comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus.
maybe he was just pulling a prank on Baz Luhrmann. I don't know. Who knows?
Maybe he should be a comedy actor. Leave Austin Butler a drama actor, but book Tom Hanks a comedy actor.
That would be so fucking funny.
True, because it did at times feel like Tom Hanks was acting in a different movie than Austin Butler.
Yeah. And
Tom Hanks was in Moulin Rouge while Austin Butler was in Elvis.
yeah.
That is the perfect summary, honestly.
Speaking of that, let's hop into actor. Do you want to do actor comedy or actress comedy?
Actress. Let's just get
Yeah,
that over with.
actress comedy is more interesting. Let's start with the two obvious. If you don't have Margot Robbie or Michelle Yeoh, just quit while you're ahead, please. Because those two are definitely getting nominated for sure. It's between those two for a win. I'll be shocked if anyone else wins besides those two.
Yeah.
All right, and then this is where things get interesting. I have Julia Roberts for Ticket to Paradise,
Mhm.
Anya Taylor-Joy for The Menu, and then my fifth spot is Elisa Ware, the little girl from Matilda.
Huh. Yeah, it's possible. I mean, they nominated the kid from Jojo Rabbit, so I'm not going to dismiss it. Yeah.
She is my number 6 at the moment.
I have
She's possible.
Sandra Bullock for The Lost City, Margot Robbie for Babylon, Julia Roberts, Ticket to Paradise, Anya Taylor-Joy, The Menu, and Michelle Yeoh for Everything Everywhere All at Once.
So for me, I have top 2: Michelle Yeoh, Margot Robbie, duking it out for the win. Julia Roberts, Ticket to Paradise, Anya Taylor-Joy, The Menu. I kind of want to put. I'm thinking about putting the kid in for Matilda, but I think for now I might just stick with Emma Thompson for Good Luck to You, Leo Grande.
One thing I
Something
want
I
to say
knew you were
real
gonna say
quickly
that.
about Emma Thompson, and then Caroline, you can go.
Mhm.
Emma Thompson could be fraud to lead from Matilda. I can see that happening.
Yeah.
So that is something I would watch out for.
That plays into mine perfectly, actually, because I have obviously top 2 are Michelle Yeoh and Margot Robbie. I then have Julia Roberts. It's either going to be the child from Matilda or Emma Thompson for Matilda. It's one of the two.
two.
Someone from Matilda's getting into comedy lead actress. I just don't know which one of them it's going to be. And then this one is a bit of a stretch, / wish fulfillment, but also kind of the politics side of things because it's airing on NBC and they're trying to get back on good terms. Regina Hall for Honk for Jesus.
You think they're going to try to kiss their ass by nominating Peacock stuff?
I think it is entirely possible. And I mean, she does give a fantastic performance in it. I just don't know how many people remember it. And it kind of feels like that one kind of out there Globes nomination that they always have where you're like, didn't realize anybody saw that movie.
Yeah, that's true. They do.
I still can't believe that was a movie. I forgot they
Old Derby will say that's Leslie Manville. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, she's another possibility. Although she could just instead get a BAFTA nom.
I just think for the politics of it all, Regina Hall might be a bit more likely.
Maybe.
Also, yeah, I think Regina. Also, because they've nominated Regina Hall before. I don't remember for what, but I'm pretty sure she's been nominated before.
I don't think she has actually.
For some reason, I thought she had. I'm looking it up right now.
She never got in for Girls Trip or the Support the Girls.
She was in 2 movies called with the word girls in it. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, she never was nominated. I was wrong. For some reason, I thought she was.
She should have been.
She was shaft.
Well, Kristen, in the year of Girls Trip, they nominated Helen Mirren for the
She was.
So I think saying Regina Hall deserved a nomination for Girls Trip is more than fair.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. All right, let's hop into comedy actor because this one's a bigger mess in my opinion.
Okay, by the way, I forgot to say something. Well, I forgot. Before we do that, why did why did a lot of people try to put Robbie into supporting when she was never going to go supporting?
No, the studio didn't even confirm it at the time, so they couldn't just assume that.
And then
Yeah,
also Universal polling the Michelle Williams and lead scared a lot of people to think she'll be supported.
But here's the thing. Robbie going supporting literally started off as a joke, and then some people thought, you know what, let's make it real.
Oh, here comes Gabe.
That's exactly what happened. People were joking about it. Oh my god, hello.
I almost forgot about this.
We just finished comedy actress, and we're going to talk about comedy actor.
I'm not good with the TV stuff because I don't watch a lot of
Oh,
TV.
We're not doing TV.
This is movies.
Oh, movies. Got it.
Yeah. I'm just saying, it really started off as a joke for Robbie going supporting, and then people started taking it seriously. Yeah. So that's the thing.
Yeah.
Wait, is Robbie lead or is Robbie going?
She's lead, but some people are jokingly putting her.
Well, the studio has already confirmed, as of like a couple days ago, that she's going lead. So no more worrying about that anymore.
Yeah. Now what does he worry about? Is the movie actually good or not?
It is going to be good.
Yeah. That is a bit of a concern because I'm not hearing good things.
Well, and that too. So most of the movies last year that everyone thought were going to be really fantastic awards movies, a lot of them ended up flopping. A lot of the like big budget, big studio like Oscar bait movies did not do well with critics and audiences, and then thus with award shows. So I'm hesitant this year just because of the fact that we have this kind of precedent that people are trying to make these Oscar baiting movies that aren't, and they don't necessarily work out because they're trying too hard to be Oscar bait movies.
Mm-hmm. Which I feel like is not necessarily the case for Babylon.
It's not Nathan Damien Chazelle, though. It's not like he's missed a step.
Yeah, and that's also the thing. It's Damien Chazelle. Has he ever made a bad movie yet?
No.
Well, he's only made like 3 movies. So
yeah, I was just about to say that.
He's only made like Whiplash, La La Land, and First Man, and I think he helped out with some horror movie, and that's it.
If Babylon turns out bad, I'm going to stick these thumbtacks in my eyes. I swear to God.
Okay.
I will do
Before
it.
you do that, let's talk about comedy actor.
Can I put the thumbtacks back, please? I need to go put them back. So
go ahead.
Could I make? Could I? This is sort of off topic, but between like Triangle of Sadness and Everything Everywhere All at Once, which do you think is winning screenplay? Like
Everything Everywhere.
Yeah, everything.
Yeah, someone suggested that Triangle of Sadness was going to win, and like
I feel like people are trying to shove.
Yeah.
I like Triangle of Sadness,
but it's going to get
back. Shoving that movie down
one at a time.
Everyone's shoving Triangle of Sadness down everyone.
It sounds divisive. It seems like
here's the thing. That's the kind of movie that needs a critic's push, and critics are very divided on that movie. Exactly. More than you think.
I have it getting nominated for screenplay at BAFTA, but there is no fucking way it's going to get picture.
Also, genuine question. I've seen that trailer so many times. What is that movie supposed to be about? I can't figure out what it's supposed to be.
It's basically I don't know. I don't know. I've been trying to see it, but I keep stopping myself because I haven't had the time. I don't
know. Maybe it's better if we don't know. We got to see it for ourselves.
Exactly. Good call.
All right.
Let's
hop in.
Comedy actress time.
I don't have a front runner yet, so I'm just gonna say in my alphabetical order what I have. Diego Cava, Daniel Craig, George Clooney, Colin Farrell, Daniel Radcliffe.
Holy shit! Okay.
Yes.
So I have Diego Calva for Babylon, Daniel Craig. Wait, you said Colin Farrell, right?
Yeah, I said Colin Farrell.
Okay, thank God. Daniel Craig, Adam Driver for White Noise, Colin Farrell, The Banshees of Inisherin, and Daniel Radcliffe for Weird. I'll yank of it. There's 2 Daniels in here. I just noticed that. Anyway.
Yeah. For me, I have the exact same 5 that you have, Matthew, and I actually feel very confident about the winner in this category. It's going to be Colin Farrell.
I have some different ones.
I want to hear Caroline's, actually. I really want to hear.
Go ahead, Caroline.
We got Colin Farrell, Daniel Craig, Daniel Radcliffe. I'm split between George Clooney or Ryan Reynolds because Ryan Reynolds has the musical.
Yes.
But because it's Apple, I don't know how its chances are going to do, but it's either going to be Clooney or Reynolds. The Globes love both of them. It's going to be one or the other. And my last one is a bit of an out there one. Joel Kim Booster for Fire Island.
Don't! No, it's not good.
I think it's possible.
It's not.
It is very out there.
That could be a weird out there thing. I like that.
And
Yeah,
here's the thing, because originally I was predicting Eichner for Bros, as many people were. Then I saw Bros, and Eichner's not even like I liked Bros, but Eichner's not even like the highlight of Bros for me. I'd say Luke McFarlane was like the one where I'm like, oh, that acting was like really good. I really liked that, but I don't see him getting in. But there was what was it? Not Gotham. There was somewhere where the Fire Island cast is getting an award.
Gotham's.
Yeah, Gotham. So, which kind of made me think, okay, so critics are coming back, or kind of circling back around to Fire Island.
Yeah, I've noticed that too.
Helpful. And Joel Kim Booster's been out there a lot lately, doing a lot of press, doing all kinds of, because he also has a stand-up special, and they like to nominate that one person who's kind of the star on the rise, and I think it could be Joel Kim Booster. Also because the movie was legitimately really good, and they like a good rom-com.
Maybe. Yeah, I like that. I like that reasoning.
I really do respect
Also,
that.
because otherwise there's no diversity in the category. It's a bunch of middle-aged to old white men.
I'm Tia Lava.
So there it is. But I respect that. But here's the thing: I don't think a lot of people have heard of the movie, and Gold Derby doesn't even have it. And also, the first time I heard this was from Matthew. Did you convince Matthew to
nominate movies that people have never seen? They always do that.
She actually had Joe Kimmel Booster first.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say, did you convince Matthew to do that? Because when he told me about it, I said, "Get him out." What are you talking about? Did you
We
convince
discussed it because here's the thing: because it's truly when I do the nominations, something when we get into drama, there's a couple nominations that are wish fulfillment,
Which I cannot wait. I have a few surprises.
We kind of discussed them earlier before this stream started a bit. But a lot of times, like when I choose my nominations, it's not just like, oh, well, it's that, like it's not just, oh, critics like this and audiences like this. It's looking a lot more into the politics of how awards work and the system works and the HFPA works and all of that. Like there's more than just these movies are getting good reviews. These are the performances being called out. This is what audiences seem to like. There's like, I have to have like a long list of rationalizations to put in somebody.
Did anybody predict Mahershala Ali for Swan Song last year?
No.
No. Did
I don't
you?
think anyone did.
I genuinely had not heard of that.
I think
movie
I did.
Nominated.
Nice, good job, Gabe. What are your thoughts on comedy actor, and what are your predictions?
I want to hear yours.
I'm not sure I have predictions at the moment. It's just Brad Pitt for Babylon, I think. What else is there? I'm sorry. I have to follow
Oh my goodness! Paramount, just really quickly. Paramount scared the crap out of us on Twitter that one day when they made that mistake. I was clawing my face. I'm like, category fraud doesn't mean anything anymore, or category placement doesn't mean anything anymore.
As someone who does like web design stuff for someone, I am genuinely convinced it was probably a case of they weren't done designing it.
Yeah.
Too many people were working on it and accidentally published the page.
It's
because
still
the number
bad.
of times I've had that happen at work where it's like someone else is working on a different page and they hit publish website because they don't realize that somebody else is working on another page, and then it screws up the whole website. That's what happens, but on such a large scale like this.
Yeah.
All right, can we hop into drama? Again, my friends are starting to come soon.
Oh,
all
right.
Shit. Yeah, we have to end the stream in like 20 minutes.
All right, let's start with drama actress Kate Blanchett, Viola Davis, Daniel Deadwire, Florence Pugh for The Wonder, and Michelle Williams for Fabelmans.
Gabe left. Okay. Anyway,
I don't think I don't know what happened there.
Okay. Good 5. Florence Pugh. Oh fuck! I need to see the.
I said for The Wonder. I did
For The Wonder. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That actually makes sense.
Because if they nominate her for Don't Worry Darling, Girlfriend's not showing up.
Yeah, she will not show up for Don't Worry.
I could see them wanting to nominate her for that, but also she's not going to show up if they nominate her for that.
All right.
So I think they will nominate her for The Wonder.
I have Kate Blanchett for Tar, Olivia Colman, Empire of Light, Viola Davis, The Woman King, Daniel Deadwyler for Till, and Michelle Williams, The Fablemans.
I have Daniel Deadwyler winning.
Me too. I have Daniel Deadwyler winning, Kate Blanchett at number 2. I'm actually going to keep Naomi. I don't know what's going to happen with I Want to Dance with Somebody, whether that's going to be a drama or that's going to be made into a musical. I've heard different things. But
such a Lifetime movie though. Like I don't like it. Looks worse than Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah. So I'm gonna actually go with Olivia Colman for Empire of Light, and then I guess and also Michelle Williams for The Fablemans.
Yeah. So
with Viola Davis on the outskirts.
I got fun ones. We have Kate Blanchett, Michelle Williams, Danielle Deadwyler, Viola Davis, and Letitia Wright.
Nice. That is fun.
Letitia Wright.
That's fun.
Wait.
I think it's going to happen.
That would be fun if it does happen, though.
Hold up. Wait, back up. Who?
Letitia Wright.
For Black Panther Wakanda Forever.
Shuri's the lead of the movie.
I mean, I don't have it predicted, but I'm just saying that would be fun if it happens.
Well, and the thing is, because like almost all the reviews I've read have well, again, she's been called out, Bassett has been called out, Huerta has been called out, especially Wright and Huerta. And they keep saying Wright is like the heart and soul of the movie. Mm-hmm. Therefore, I think it's entirely possible, especially because we know this is also a group that loved their Chadwick Boseman. Like the Globes are a group that loved their Chadwick Boseman and will want to honor him more. And what better to honor him than the person who takes on his legacy?
I agree.
Although, okay, go ahead.
Oh no, that was it.
But my thing is that there's also the factor that some of those reactions, like the degree of hype for those reactions could be like out of the gate, and we kind of have to wait until some of that simmers down, maybe just a little bit before voting actually happens.
The one review that really struck me wasn't so much a film critic; it was what Quinta Brunson said about the movie. And she's like, I haven't tweeted about the movie yet, and she waited until like a couple days after seeing it. She's like, let me go find it quickly, because the way she said it, it was not so much about the performances, but it was about like the thoughtfulness of the movie. And let me go find the exact tweet, because it's the way she said, Wakanda Forever has me pretty speechless, but not in the typical way. I feel like the film asked me to be quiet for a while and earn my thoughts. I think everyone should go see it. But I think it's the earning your thoughts and like kind of, I think it's going to be much more thoughtful and less action superhero-ness.
Oh, I completely agree. And I do think that's going to help the movie overall. Yeah. Individual actors, I'm a little shaky on. That's all.
Well, we'll talk about that. Let's get to Best Actor Drama.
Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'll be honest. I did not hear a thing Caroline just said. I zoned out. I apologize.
It's okay. I will say this: Brendan Fraser, Austin Butler. If you don't have those two, If you don't have those two, just quit while you're ahead again. Number 3, I have Bill Nighy for Living. I don't know. Number 4, I have Will Smith for Emancipation.
Wait.
Will Smith. And then number 5, I have Timothy Chalamet for Bones and All.
Yes, good call. I actually have him at BAFTA, believe it or not. Anyway. Ow, I hit my hand.
I like some of your BAFTA thoughts, Club Ortiz. Triangle of Sadness and Timothy Chalamet for Bones and All. They sound like something.
I gotta send you my BAFTA predictions. I should be the BAFTA expert because I'm a fucking genius. Watch this. Okay. I hurt my hand
for right now.
I hurt my hand really bad. Hold on. This is alphabetical. I have Austin Butler, Brendan Fraser, Hugh Jackman, Bill Nighy, and Will Smith.
Wow, you too have Will Smith. Okay, I have Brendan Fraser winning. I have Austin Butler. I have Hugh Jackman. I'm waffling between Tom. I want to put Tom Cruise in there. I do want to put. Oh, I really do want to put him in there. And then Bill Nighy in Living. I would put Tom Cruise in there more than I would put Will Smith, to be honest.
Here's why they're not going to do Tom Cruise.
Because he returned
I-
that.
I understand. I understand.
He does not. He is so openly against them. They're not going to nominate someone who is like so vehemently and publicly dissing them all the time.
And that's one of the reasons why I don't have Top Gun Maverick in picture, which we'll get to.
That's the same reason.
But here's the thing: are they really going to nominate Will Smith fresh off the slap?
Yes,
Because I don't think they're gonna appreciate that.
I have him in, but he's in my last spot. He's iffy.
Oh, I don't have him in at all.
Here's the
Not
thing.
get in. Well, let me get to who I have quickly, and then Matthew, we can.
Yeah.
So I have obviously Austin Butler, Brendan Fraser. I have it's one or the other, but I'm not sure they both get in. Gabriel LaBelle and Timothy Chalamet, and this is where my whole wish fulfillment thing comes in. Is Jim Parsons for spoiler alert?
Oh, okay.
You know what? That I think if I'm not going to do Tom Cruise, I'm going to do him.
Yeah.
You said
Because I think spoiler alert. Again, based on the discussion we had prior to the stream, spoiler alert is not the movie people think it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think because I've read the book, it's my favorite book of all time. It is.
Really?
It is. Yes, it is. Because it's. There are moments that do make you laugh a lot. It's
like Paddleton, right? The movie.
I haven't seen Paddleton, so
The cancer storyline and stuff like that. The two.
This is a real person. This is a real person.
No. Paddleton, not Paddington.
It was like, wait, no.
Yes, no, but
I remember the
I haven't seen Paddleton, but so spoiler alert is based on real people. Like it's the person who it's about, the man who wrote the book. He's a very well-renowned TV critic who's worked at TV Guide, Entertainment Weekly. He started he's the founder of TV Line. He's very reputable, and this is the story of him, kind of some stuff dealing with loss in his childhood into his adult relationship with his partner and late husband, and their 14-year relationship, and then the battle with cancer towards the end of their relationship, which obviously ended with him dying and some of the aftermath of that.
Yeah, he could get in. I'm not dismissing him at all.
Which also, depending on the movie, I should have mentioned this when we said supporting actress. Sally Fields is
she is a big name. Again, if they really are trying to get big names, Sally Fields
would be
one name that I don't think we necessarily mentioned. In fact, I actually kind of want to go back to comedy actor. We shouldn't count out Tom Hanks for A Man Called Otto for comedy actor. And what was that?
I keep forgetting that movie exists.
Yeah, that could happen. And then another thing that I think we need to keep in mind is that what if we have another Mahershala Ali in Swan Song in the form of, wait for it, Jeremy Pope, The Inspection.
So here's the thing.
I would pick him over Will Smith.
Matthew convinced me to take out Jeremy Pope and put in Will Smith. Matthew convinced me I had Jeremy Pope in.
Because it's A24.
Good job, Matthew. Good job.
A24 does not have to do shit. They're lucky they could put their own pants on in the morning. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, you can't blame A24 for that. We all have problems with that. But I'm just saying, okay, Jeremy Pope, in comedy or musical? I think that's
a drama.
Okay, got that.
Comedy musical, what do you mean? I will say I did originally have Sterling K. Brown in comedy musical as well, but
I talked to you out of that one.
The same thing I have in Regina Hall, but then there's enough I have in other diverse nominees because part of it was, quite frankly, they need diversity. But he's also he can get nominated still for this last season of This Is Us, and I think they will nominate him. So they're not going to double nominate him.
As long as Tom Cruise doesn't get nominated, then sure, I'll predict Jeremy Pope as long as that guy doesn't get nominated. Because if he does, I'm going to throw myself out.
Let's wrap
it up. Song King Ho for Broker.
Before you do that, let's wrap this up. Okay. Best Picture Comedy, Babylon, Banshees, Everywhere, Everything, All at Once, Glass Onion. Everyone has those four. Is that safe to say?
What?
The last spot is Matilda for me.
Last spot for me? Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Were you about to say, Club?
I'll do this quick. Babylon, Banshees, Everything Everywhere, Glass Onion, Ticket to Paradise. Boom. There we go.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I have the Same for Everything Everywhere winning, Babylon, Banshees, Glass Onion, and I have Weird, the Al Yankovic story.
Which could happen.
Matthew and I have the exact same nominees. Part of why we had thought about Ticket to Paradise, but my thing is, George and Julia can get nominated without the movie getting nominated because I've heard they're good in the movie, but the movie as a whole is only so-so.
The only reason why I don't have
they're just trying to get George and Julia in the room, which means they'll nominate them individually. They don't need to nominate the movie to get George and Julia in the room.
Here's the thing. The only reason why I took out Ticket to Paradise is just simply because I couldn't think of anyone else in comedy actress. So, I'll just keep the actress on Matilda, which means I have to keep Matilda in comedy picture. That was my thinking behind that.
Well, and also, if there's a musical available to nominate, they're gonna nominate a musical.
Yeah, which is also
and there's
true.
Technically two, because there's also Spirited. Actually, there's also 13 from Netflix, but that one doesn't stand a chance. Yeah. It was okay. Spirited being Apple, I don't know about its chances. Therefore, I'm going with Matilda.
Well,
and maybe Pinocchio, but I don't think that's happening.
Pinocchio's not happening.
No, it's not animated, and they don't like to double dip.
By the way, so Spirited, it doesn't seem like an awards movie. It just seems like a good Christmas movie.
But it's the Globes.
It's the Globes, and it's a musical.
The Globes don't care.
Though, do they have a thing against Christmas?
Yes, they do. They hate Christmas. They're evil.
This is the same body that nominated Meryl Streep for Mamma Mia.
Yeah.
I guess. Is that Christmas?
But do they have a thing against Christmas specifically? Because they don't. I don't know if they nominate a lot of Christmas musicals.
They don't. Never have. Never will.
There's also not really been many Christmas musicals.
All right. Last one. Best Picture Drama. I'm pretty sure we all have The Fabelmans
winning.
Yep, I agree.
I don't have a winner yet, but.
Oh, they were about to say you don't have Fabelmans yet. I was gonna.
No, I don't have Fabelmans.
I have Women Talking. I guess that's my number 2. I don't have a particular order besides Fabelmans. Elvis, number 3. Black Panther: Wakanda Forever is my number 4, and number 5 is Till.
Nice.
After seeing that movie, it really deserves it, and I think it's very high chance they'll do that.
All right, so this is in alphabetical order. So I have Elvis, The Fabelmans, Top Gun, The Whale, and Women Talking.
I have Fabelmans winning, Women Talking, Top Gun, Maverick. I'm a little waffly on Tar, but I think I'll still keep it in for now. And then Elvis.
Good job.
Tar could get in, but it doesn't have to be nominated.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's very much so Kate Blanchett. I can see it as being a solo nomination.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have my alternate is Black Panther and Avatar.
So I have Elvis, Fabelmans. I had in Woman King, but I'm putting in Till instead because I also have in Wakanda Forever, and then a little more wish fulfillment. Spoiler alert. If it's not spoiler alert, it's Women Talking. But I think spoiler alert.
She can wish fulfillment.
You know what?
There's a little wish fulfillment there.
You know what? That's a good one.
I'm manifesting.
I like that. I respect it.
I'm manifesting it for myself.
I respect it, and it's probably going to happen.
Now watch Globes be really basic and just nominate a lot of stuff that would get nominated for the Oscars. Yeah. I think they did that a couple of years ago.
Yeah, they did that. I think this year you're gonna see a balance between a new, improved Golden Globes.
Oh my god!
And their wild and crazy normal selves. You're gonna see that balance. Mm-hmm. I think in comedy more, you're gonna see the craziness. I think
yes, because there's a lot more room for that craziness in comedy.
Really, in supporting is always where they tend to go off the rails.
Yeah, the supporting categories are gonna be weird. I would watch for supporting actor being the weirdest one. Just simply because after Kwan, and I guess Gleason, after that they could really do anything, really. Mm-hmm. So I originally had both Tom Hanks and Eddie Redmayne getting in at one point. And I still think that's a possibility.
It definitely will. Anything is possible when it comes to the Globes. Anything's possible.
This is why I love predicting them.
I don't know about The Good Nurse because, they've been out promoting it,
But it could be just an Eddie Redmayne nomination.
And a lot of the reviews have been pretty so-so about the film.
Oh, I forgot to mention this.
I will say if they do a super out there supporting, I think it might be Chris Pine for Don't Worry, Darling.
They would do that.
Really out there.
They would do that.
that feels very Aaron Taylor Johnson in Nocturnal Animals.
Yeah, then watch him win. Then we'll all go crazy.
I loved Chris Pine in that movie. He was a delicious villain.
Hey, then we'll have a lot to worry about, darling.
For sure.
All right, one last thing to mention, and then I gotta wrap up.
All right.
Adam Sandler in The Hustle.
Please make it happen.
Is really pushing him. Like they're pushing him hard.
He could be Mahershala Ali in Swan Song, even though I think he's going to comedy, right?
I think he's going drama.
Oh, drama. Okay.
It's a straight up.
Gold Derby has him in comedy.
Okay, never mind. Yeah. He could be Mahershala Ali in Swan Song.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. What do you
It's
mean?
comedy.
Are you sure it's not comedy?
I am 100% sure.
I'm 100% sure it's drama.
Also, when you look it up,
Yeah.
it literally says drama film starring Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Okay. If I go to Gold Derby and he says it's drama, I'm gonna start screaming.
And here's the one thing, though. If it goes comedy, I still think he could get in either way.
It's not a comedy film, though.
But I'm saying, though, if for some reason it goes comedy,
which it
shouldn't. But
Yeah,
Which,
comedy.
no.
This is comedy.
At Gold Derby?
comedy the same way Succession is a comedy.
But Gold Derby has a comedy. They're campaigning in comedy.
They need to change that. They need to change it.
I've seen it campaigned as I've seen it campaigned as drama.
Yeah.
Well, fuck me then. I don't know.
Gold Derby isn't always correct. There is
Yeah, exactly. There a bunch of people they can make mistakes.
It's gold. They're predicted. They might be predicting it in one place, but then it ends up in another. It wouldn't be the first time that's happened.
Yep.
Okay, fair point.
Yeah, but I think Adam Sandler absolutely 1,000% could be the spoiler nominee.
Yeah,
I would
he
love that.
really could happen.
I would
And
love
he was, he was good in that movie. It was a good movie. I will give them that. It was a
I do
very
not
well
like
done
basketball,
movie.
but he made that film so entertaining. I just
Well,
You know what? I might put him at my number 5 instead
Do
of.
it. Dude.
Actually, I might put him instead of Will Smith. I really would.
Thank you.
I'm gonna keep Will Smith just because I can. Anyway, this was fun. This was really fun.
They did offer the Golden Globes did offer Chris Rock $6 million to host the Golden Globes.
That's just stupid.
Listen, give the Globes to either Keke Palmer or Amber Ruffin. Both are in-house at NBC. Both are very funny. I think it's time.
I think Amber Ruffin's gonna host it. I really think.
I think it's going to be either Amber or Keke.
Maybe both.
I want John Mulaney.
Keke Palmer is he's touring. He's too busy, and we don't. Nothing against him.
But he wrote some of Ricky Gervais's
a white
jokes.
man hosting an award show for a while. He's funny, but I don't think he'd be right for an award show, especially something like the Globes, where he's working on his sobriety, and the whole point of the Globes is people go and get drunk,
Yeah, that is
like
true.
the drinking awards show.
Oh
That
yeah,
is
wait.
true.
That's
I
gonna make him
didn't
relapse.
Give it to Amber Ruffin, who likes a good margarita while she does her show.
My
That
God,
is true. She does pull out margaritas.
Let her host with a margarita. It will be fun. There will be songs and dances, and I will be very happy.
I'm assuming we don't have time to get into animated feature or international feature.
No,
Nope,
I'm sorry. I
unfortunately
did not mean this to be rushed, but I do have friends coming over. I wasn't planning on it at first, but
Well, you could kind of blame me. We did have to reschedule to Saturday because I was busy yesterday.
yeah, and this was originally supposed to be Friday.
Mhm.
Yeah,
this
so-
version
so-
would have been in the middle of my workday, and I would have been both doing work and talking at the same time.
Okay. Anyway, this is fun.
Alright.
So it's gonna be here.
I'll promise I'll do a better one in the future, in the very near
I think
future.
we were pretty thorough. Like, this was short, but I think we were pretty thorough
Yeah.
with a lot of the main categories.
Yeah,
Yes, we
I
will.
do want to do TV next time. I've been promising people I would do TV next time, so
Oh, boy.
especially we haven't done it since the new categories have been added.
Oh yeah.
They've added
Alright.
2 new categories to TV, which tells me that one of the memorial awards are no longer there.
No,
there's-
I think they're going to keep both of the special awards.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, then the show's gonna be forever.
No, the host just won't have to. The host won't do as much. That's what they'll do is they'll cut hosting bits.
I don't know. We'll see. Well, anyway,
Well,
thank you.
All it is, they don't do an in memoriam anymore. So
That's true.
Oh, my God.
Well, anyway, thank you guys so much for joining, and I'll see you guys later. Happy Halloween.